In the beautiful country that's called Tanzania. I'm very happy to have you today, and I would like to take this opportunity to welcome you into our interesting online secondary schools or advanced secondary schools, and it's known as Tanzania Online Advanced, A standing for Advanced Secondary Schools. In square bracket, it's Olenjolai. Okay, how are you everybody who is watching this fantastic video? My name is Olenjolai. I thank God who have given me a gift of teaching, and I am a serious scientist and mathematician in the beautiful country that's called Tanzania. I am a Tanzanian, but also I am a citizen of the kingdoms of heaven, and I'm very glad to take this opportunity to welcome our new students, continuing students, parents, teachers, leaders, guardians, and even lovers of physics into this beautiful online platform. We are here actually to teach, train, mentor, and advancing knowledge into the minds of advanced secondary schools in the beautiful country that's called Tanzania. Well, physics is a universal subject, and especially for the advanced physics, it's also universal. The physics that we are learning in Tanzania is similar to the physics that is being learned in Kenya, is similar to the physics that is being learned in United States of America, is similar to the physics that is being learned in India. But always, secondary schools, and especially advanced secondary schools, are guided by the syllabus. Well, to be more specific, I'm going to use a new Tanzanian syllabus which has been prepared by Tanzania Institute of Education. It doesn't mean that the concepts that I'm going to teach are different or are not useful for the international students. Well, I'm very committed actually and I have a vision in my beautiful country to spread the clean and simple understanding, knowledge, and wisdom in advanced physics by using the power of the internet. So that the vision that we have, I will spread this knowledge into easterns of Tanzania, westerns of Tanzania, southerns of Tanzania. Just I want students who are serious, who are studying physics in Kigoma, maybe students who are studying physics in Arusha, students who are studying physics in Beira, in Songwe, in Ruvuma, to have an access of the clean, correct, perfect contents of advanced physics by using new Tanzanian syllabus. Remember that we have been using the syllabus in Tanzania of 2007, but since 2023, our syllabus, our advanced secondary school syllabus has been reviewed, and this is the year 2025 when I'm recording this video. So we are using that new syllabus because it's the one that we are using to teach advanced secondary students, and especially from 5. So international students, you have to stay there, subscribing to our official YouTube channel, ask questions, interact with us, and try to go through your own country syllabus. But for we are going to use straightforwardly the new Tanzanian syllabus for advanced secondary education. I believe that the issue of syllabus is clear, and national and international students are happy about that. I am a local physics, advanced physics teacher, and also I am a national advanced physics teacher, and I expect you to be international advanced physics teachers to teach students about physics, the beauty of physics in different countries. So welcome everybody who's watching this this video. We have our online school that called TANZANIA Online Advanced Secondary School. And we have our official YouTube channel that just search it in YouTube right now. Our official YouTube channel that written just called TANZANIA Online A-Level Secondary School. In square bracket, Olenjolai as the founder of that online secondary school. In these online schools, or in these advanced secondary schools, online advanced secondary schools, we have 4 departments. Right now, we'll be adding more departments as time goes, because this is the life vision and it's our responsibility that we have. We've been doing this for more than 4 years ago, and we'll be continuing doing it year after year. This is an ongoing project. So currently we have 4 departments. Do you know which departments do we have? The first department is the departments of advanced mathematics. In that department, we are teaching how many subjects? 4 subjects. The first one, advanced pure mathematics, Form 5, advanced pure mathematics, Form 6, basic applied mathematics, Form 5, and basic applied mathematics, Form 6. Also, we have a second department that's called the Department of Physics. In departments of physics, we are teaching 2 subjects. The first one, advanced physics for the Form 5 and advanced physics for the Form 6. And today we are going to teach you advanced physics for the pre-Form 5, Form 5 and the Form 6. Wonderful. So we are teaching one of the subjects in this department. The second department is called the Department of Advanced Chemistry. We are teaching 2 subjects. Advanced Chemistry Form 5, Advanced Chemistry Form 6. And then another department, the first one is called Departments of Computer Science. We are teaching Computer Science for the Form 5 and Computer Science for the Form 6. So we make a total, we are teaching always almost 10 subjects. No, 8, yes, 8, not 8. In mathematics, Department of Mathematics, we are teaching 4, plus 2 physics, plus 2 chemistry, plus 2 computer science. So in this online school, currently, we are teaching 10 subjects. So if you have a friends who is pursuing PCM, PCB, PGM, these are the combinations that I would like to dedicate these sessions to them. These are the combinations. So this lesson is for the following combination: PCM, PGM, and then PMC, and then PCB. So these contents are for any advanced secondary students who wish to take these combinations or who are pursuing that combination. So welcome to the Departments of Advanced Physics. The subject is called Advanced Physics. The main topic is mechanics, wonderful, powerful. And also we are in branch 2 that called motions in 2 dimensions, where branch 1 is called the measurements and the scientific investigation. And we are in chapter 5 that called uniform circular motion. Say with me, uniform circular motion. Again, uniform circular motion. Again, uniform circular motion. So even if you forget everything that I'm going to teach in this lesson, remember that Olenjolai has taught us about uniform circular motion. We have uniform circular motion and non-uniform circular motion. If you want to know the contents, then stay connected and make sure that you register yourself today free of charge into our TANZANIA Online A-Level Secondary School, where you can access these contents anywhere at any time in Tanzania, in Kenya, in Uganda, in Rwanda, in Mwanza, in Kigoma, in Tabora. Nowadays there is no boundaries. Online or internet has broken all the boundaries of physical meeting with the online with the teacher. So make sure that you register yourself by clicking the buttons written subscribe in order for you to receive notification whenever we publish a new video. Wonderful. So let us continue. And then these contents for what? PCM. Pre-Form 5 PCM, Form 5 PCM, Form 6 PCM, Pgm Pmc. Pmc, this is physics, chemistry, mathematics. Pgm, physics, geography, mathematics. Pmc, physics, mathematics, computer science. PCB, physics, chemistry, and biology. And then this is for the Form 5, Pre-Form 5, Form 5, and the Form 6. And today I'm going to teach you session 00. General introductions of motion in 2 dimensions. Remember that the topic that we are going to discuss is uniform circular motions, but the main branch, remember, that motions in 2 dimensions. So today I'm going to give you a general introduction, and then in session 1 I will teach you about what? I will teach you about what is uniform circular motions, or what is circular motion first. What is circular? What is circular motion? What is uniform circular motion? What are the terminologies that you are going to discuss them, or you have to understand in order for you to master circular motion? So there's a lot of things. We have more than 10 sessions that we are going to teach you and solve problems. What are the requirements for this course for you? Well, number one, you should have a textbook that's written physics for advanced level secondary school, students book from 5. This is recommended by Tanzania Institute of Education, and I want to tell you that all the exams, midterm test, terminal exams, annual exams, Tahose exams for Dar es Salaam, and even the pre-national exams, mock exams, and NECT exams will be constructed or will be composed by using questions and concepts taught in this book. So make sure that you have it, and in case you need one, we also distribute resources, our textbooks, syllabus, and different materials to our distant students by using different methods of shipping. So in order for you to stay connected, but again, you should have a syllabus and should have an access of the internet for you to enjoy. So this is a very interactive session. Try your level best to understand and also ask your questions in comment sections or in chat. So let us start our today's session. So now let us discuss about general introductions of the motion in 2 dimensions. General introductions of the motions in 2 dimensions. I have few things that we are going to discuss in this session. Number one, refer. Okay, so let us start. Take your physics exercise book and write down everything that I'm going to write, and listen careful the concept that I'm going to teach you. Refer physics syllabus for advanced. Refer physics syllabus for advanced secondary school. Secondary schools. For secondary schools, from 5 to Form 6. From 5 to Form 6 in Tanzania. In bracket, write new syllabus. New syllabus. New syllabus of which year? New syllabus of 2023. But remember that it has been used from July. It has been used from July 2025. Okay, so refer it. Once you refer it, we have some few things that are by. So who prepared this physics syllabus for advanced secondary schools from 5 to Form 6 in Tanzania? Well, it's an institution that's called the Tanzania Institute. Tanzania Institute of Education. Tanzania Institute of Education, in short, is called the TAN. So then, these are simple description. According to the physics syllabus, according to the physics syllabus for advanced secondary schools, from 5 to Form 6. From 5 to Form 6. The following are the general main and the specific main and specific competences for any topic. For any topic of physics, of advanced of Advanced Physics. The Tanzania Institute of Education has declared main competence and specific competence for any topic, including uniform circular motions. And you may refer it page 1 to page 9 of physics syllabus for advanced secondary school. So it is the case now, let us discuss about those main competences and specific competences for advanced physics. Form 5, competences, main competence and specific competence for any topic of advanced physics from 6. So now 1.1, main and the specific competences. Main and the specific competences for any topic, including uniform circular motion, for any topic of advanced physics. Please write down, this is the strong foundation. Remember that a wonderful and beautiful house is not the one that you see the decorations on the walls or on the ceiling, but it's a one where it has a strong and powerful foundation. This is the foundation that I'm laying in your mind about uniform circular motions, and also it's a strong foundation that I'm laying in your minds to overcome the challenges, difficulties, and the complications of advanced physics, right? Make sure that you concentrate. Well, so you have to refer page 3 of the physics syllabus for advanced secondary schools in Tanzania, from 5 to form 6. And actually, you have to refer section 5.0, main and specific competences. The main and specific competences to be developed are presented in table 1. So you have table 1. So this is the first table in physics syllabus for advanced secondary school. Table 1, main and the specific. Main and specific competences. So nowadays, our syllabus is competence-based. Competences, and it's no longer knowledge-based. For Form 5 to Form 6. So main and specific competences for Form 5 and to Form 6. Then we have a table. This is the column for the main competences. And also this is the column for specific competences. Then we have so on the left hand side, this is main competence. Say main competence. In this class also I will reinforce you to pronounce the terminologies that I'm going to teach you. Why? In order to write in your long-term memory, which is called permanent memory. So once you pronounce 3 times, 4 times, then that keywords or that terminology will be written in your mind and you will never forget them. That's the trick I used to learn advanced physics for more than 15 years. So main competences, say main competences again, and the specific competences. So what is main competences? Well, this is the main objective. It's a main objective that why should we teach you advanced physics? What does Tanzania Institute of Education or what does Tanzania expect to test or to analyze or to benefit from advanced secondary education, especially in physics? Why should you learn physics? And what should be the expectation? So I'm teaching you about the reasons. I'm trying to answer the questions why what do you expect once you learn advanced physics from 5 and advanced physics from 6. But also I'm teaching you what should you extract from advanced physics from 5 and advanced physics from 6. But also I'm teaching you what are the requirements for you to succeed in your advanced secondary education, especially in advanced physics from 5 and advanced physics from 6. Why? Because students asking these questions often. How can I succeed? What are the requirements? Maybe am I missing the lines when I find physics is difficult? Yes, because maybe you are learning physics while you are blind. So these main competences and specific competences I'll be reinforcing in your mind. They should be written in your mind and you should know them. And even you should dream during the night. Okay? So I know that many teachers, or all the teachers in Tanzania, we are instructed to teach about main competences in physics and specific competences in physics and remind students every time. So I'm doing the responsibility that have been assigned by Tanzania Institute of Education under the government of Tanzania. The first main competence is a student should be able to demonstrate what? The mastery. Demonstrate mastery. Mastery of what? Mastery of concepts. Mastery of concepts. Mastery of theories. Mastery of theories and the principles. And the principles. And what? Principles of physics. Principles of what? Of physics. This is number 1. 1.0. Or this is number 1. Then what are the specific? So, separating. Read with me, reinforce. Demonstrate mastery of the concepts, theories, and principles of physics. 3 achievements in one sentence. A student should be able to demonstrate, you should be able, once you complete physics from 5 and physics from 6, you should be able to demonstrate mastery of concept of physics, number 1. Number 2, you should be able to demonstrate mastery of theories of physics. Number 3, you should be able to demonstrate principles of physics. How many achievements? 3. A student you should be able to demonstrate, say with me, I should be able to demonstrate mastery of concept of physics, especially of advanced physics. Number 2, say this sentence, I should be able to demonstrate mastery of theories of advanced physics. Number 3, I should be able to demonstrate mastery of the principles of advanced physics. Wonderful. That's the main competence that we'll be achieving when you'll be my serious students. What are its corresponding specific objectives? There are 3 specific competences in the first main competence. The first one, a student should be able to demonstrate an advanced understanding and advanced understanding and advanced what? Understanding and advanced understanding of the concepts of what? Of advanced physics or physics, theories, and principles. And principles in physics. Wonderful. This is the first specific objective. Right? Pause the video and write. Okay, thank you for finishing. Separating. A student should be able, so say, read with me, 1, 2, 3. Demonstrate an advanced understanding of the concept in physics, demonstrate an advanced understanding of the theories in physics, demonstrate an advanced understanding of the principles in physics. So these are the three achievements in one specific objective. So say 1, 2, 3, say with me, I should be able to demonstrate an advanced understanding of the concept in physics. I should be able to demonstrate an advanced understanding of the theories in physics. I should be able to demonstrate at the end of physics Form 5 and Form 6, I should be able to demonstrate advanced understanding of principles in physics. Is it clear? 1.2, the second specific objective. A student should be able to use what? To use what? Various instruments. We'll be teaching you various physics instruments. Various instruments to carry out measurements. That's why the first branch is measurements. To carry out measurements in physics. So students should be able to use various instruments. So stop writing, pause the video, write down, then once you finish, follow me. Use various instruments to carry out measurements in physics. So own this second specific competence. I should be able at the end of physics Form 5 and physics Form 6, I should be able to use various instruments to carry out measurements in physics. I should be able to use various instruments to carry out measurements in advanced physics. The third competence, 1.3. A student should be able to analyze the efficacy of different techniques and instruments. The different techniques and instruments in physical measurements. In physical measurements. This is the third specific competence. Write down and let us read. Analyze the efficacy of different techniques and the instruments in physical measurements. Let us own at the end of advanced physics Form 5, and at the end of learning advanced physics Form 5 and learning advanced physics Form 6, I should be able to analyze the efficacy of different techniques. It should be complete in different techniques in physical measurements. Different techniques in physical measurements, and also should be able to what? Should be able to analyze the efficacy of different instruments in physical measurements. And this is all about the first main competence of learning advanced physics Form 5 and advanced physics Form 6, and also its corresponding specific competence, 3 specific competences of learning advanced physics. So all of these specific competence help you to achieve the main competence, to demonstrate what? mastery of concept, theories, and principles of what? Advanced physics. Now, let us move on. Let us discuss the second main competence. Remember that this is the main competence. This is the column for main competence, and this is the column for specific competence. The second competence, it's just a short sentence but powerful. Conduct experiments. So you should be able to conduct experiments in physics, and this is all about physics paper 3. Physics, advanced physics paper 3. Conducting experiment in physics. Read with me. Conducting experiments in physics. Let us own it. At the end of learning advanced physics from 5 and the advanced physics from 6, I should be able to conduct experiments in advanced physics. In advanced physics, we learn concepts by using theories, by using computer simulation, and by using real-world experiments, or by conducting what? Experiments. I will teach you how you can conduct experiments in mechanics. I will teach you how to conduct experiments in heat. I will teach you how to conduct experiments in wave. I will teach you how to conduct experiments in electricity. I will teach you how to conduct experiments in electronics. I will teach you how to conduct experiments in magnetism or electromagnetism. Wonderful. So stay tuned and be a serious online student. Then we have only one specific competence for this main competence, which is 2.1, and the specific competence is carry out. Carry out means a student should be able to carry out what? Carry out experiments in advanced physics. So in syllabus they just wrote physics, but you should bear in your mind that we are talking about advanced physics. We are not talking about basic physics or ordinary secondary schools physics. No, we are talking about advanced physics for advanced secondary schools. So the first main competence, conduct experiments in physics. The first and the only specific competence for the first main competence is carry out experiment in physics. At the end of learning advanced physics from 5 and advanced physics from 6, you should be able to conduct what? To carry out experiments in advanced physics from 5, and you should be able to carry out experiments in advanced physics from 6. Is it clear? Do you understand? That's what should be in your mind. That should be your expectation, your big expectation. Wonderful. Then they said main competence. They said main competence for you to learn advanced physics from 5 and advanced physics from 6. It is 3.0. We have conducting a project in physics. Conducting a project in physics, and this is the preparation for your tertiary education or university education or college education. Conducting a project in physics. This is the same main competence. We have to teach you how you can conduct a project in advanced physics. And I want to tell you that whether you are a PCM student or Pgm student or PMC student or PCB student, once you complete your advanced secondary school education, then you will be admitted in one of the college or university or institution. For instance, University of Dar es Salaam to study engineering, or for instance, University of Muhimbili to study medicine, or maybe, for instance, Dar es Salaam Institute of Technology to study maybe mechanical engineering or electronics and telecommunication engineering. And good news that I am electronics and telecommunication engineering. So I apply physics, I apply chemistry, I apply mathematics, I apply computer science in my everyday life to solve real life problems. And I want to promise you, Stay tuned and be my serious students from now. And if you'll be pursuing engineering, I want to tell you that from your first year to your fourth year of engineering in Tanzania or in any international university, I will teach you. Why? Because also we have Tanzania Online Institute of Education, Institute of Technology, where we are teaching engineering or bachelor or degree engineering students in different fields, such as electronics, electronics engineering, telecommunication engineering, mechanical engineering, mechatronics engineering, computer engineering, biomedical equipment engineering, and also we have electrical engineering, and we have different electrical engineering fields. So stay tuned there. I used to teach high advanced mathematics, and also I used to teach different engineering modules or courses. So stay tuned, search that, or just scroll down in Tanzania Online A-Level Secondary School. You will see our other official YouTube channel, including Tanzania Institute of Technology. Wonderful. So say conduct a project in physics. So now let us own this. At the end of learning Advanced Physics Form 5 and Advanced Physics Form 6, I should be able to conduct a project in Advanced Physics and what its corresponding specific competence. That is 3.1. Conduct a project. Conduct a project. Conduct a project. Conduct a project. In what? In physics. Conduct a project in physics. Conduct a project in physics. Conduct a project in advanced physics. Should be able to conduct what? A project in advanced physics. So separating, conducting a project in physics. I will teach you how to conduct a project in mechanics. How can you conduct a project in heat? How can you conduct a project in wave? How can you conduct a project in magnetism? How can you conduct a project in electronics? How can you conduct a project in electric science, etc., etc. So stay tuned. You have connected yourself into the home of knowledge, understanding, and wisdom of advanced physics. So these are the 3 main competences, and also these are the 5 specific competences for you to learn and master Advanced Physics Form 5 and Advanced Physics Form 6. Is it clear? If you have a question, please ask in the chat when this video is live. And if you have a questions, ask the questions in the comment sections when you are watching this video while premiering or after live streaming, right? And invite more students to be students of Tanzania Online A-Level Secondary School to learn advanced physics, to learn advanced pure mathematics, to learn basic applied mathematics, to learn advanced computer science. Wonderful. Then, now, we have discussed about main competencies. I believe that the concept is clear. And in case you have a question, don't hesitate to ask in the comment section. Now, once you have covered the 3 main competencies, the first one, demonstrate mastery of the concept, theories, and principles of physics. Second, conduct experiments in physics. Third, and conduct a project in what? In physics. Next, the next question comes in your mind. Well, this is for the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding achievements. Then how can I pass Advanced Physics Form 5? And what are the requirements for you? How am I going to be assessed in Advanced Physics Form 5? How am I going to be assessed in Advanced Physics Form 6? And what the year contributions in my final, in my Certificate of Advanced Secondary, Education, Advanced Certificate AC, we call it Advanced Certificate Secondary Education Examination. How am I going to be assessed in this? Wow, very good question. So that will make number 2. Number 2, assessment. Assessment, how do we assess you? Or how are you going to be assessed by your school teachers? And NACTE or NECTA, assessments of learning. Assessment of learning process. Assessment of learning process of what? Advanced physics. Advanced physics from 5 to Form 6. And this you have to refer the physics syllabus for advanced secondary education, page 6. So I'm going to read the descriptions. You have to listen, stop writing, listen these descriptions which have been given to students and teachers. And then I'll give you the table 2, which is contributions of continuous assessment and national examination in the final score of advanced physics. So let me read. Assessment is important in teaching and learning of physics subject. Let me repeat. You can write and you can repeat. It means you can replay this part of the video in order for you to write. So just listen right now. At the end you can replay and write every sentence because it's very important. Assessment is important in teaching and learning of physics subject. Full stop. It is divided into formative and summative assessments. Formative assessments inform both the teacher and students on the progress of teaching and learning, and in making decisions on improving the teaching and learning process. Full stop. Teachers are, therefore, expected to apply a wide range of formative assessment methods, which include, but not limited to, discussion, presentation, oral presentation or oral questions, brainstorming, experiments, observations, practicals, and projects. At the end of the first paragraph, second paragraph, we are discussing about that is all about formative assessment. Then, in summative assessment, on the both hand, we'll focus on determining. First of all, we say that. So we say the assessment is important in teaching. So it's divided into assessment. So just write assessment of physics or assessment of advanced physics divided into 2. Number 1, we call it the one that we have discussed, formative assessment. Formative assessment. Formative assessment. Number 3, formative assessment. Number 3, it's summative assessment. Summative assessment. Summative assessment. So this is informative assessment. We say that involve what? Teachers. So this is continuous assessment. Teachers plus what? Students. And this is continuous. And then let us read now summative. Okay? And there are different ways of formative assessment. Discussion, presentation, questions, brainstorming, experiments, observation, practicals, and projects. Almost 8. The first method of achieving formative assessment: discussion, presentation, oral questions, brainstorming, experiments, observation, practical, and projects. 8 methods. Then in summative assessment now, listen and then write. Summative assessment, on the other hand, will focus on determining students' achievements of learning. Full stop. Teachers are expected to use a variety of summative assessments, including midterm tests, terminal, mock examination, and the projects. Full stop. The score obtained from this assessment, which assessment? Formative and summative assessment, will be used as continual assessment, or CA. Therefore, the continual assessment should contribute 30%, and the national examination, the national Form 6 examination shall be contributing 70% of the students' final achievements as indicated in Table 2. So, summative assessment, so this is actual still teachers and students, but here it includes midterm. So this is summative midterm test, and then terminal exam, annual exam, then mock exam, then projects to achieve summative. So remember that formative assessment and the summative assessment compose what? The continual assessment, which is, in short, we call it CA. CA. So, because we are mathematicians, we can say that final score of advanced physics, for advanced physics, this is equal to 30% of of continuous assessment, aka we call it CA, plus, which is summative assessment and a formative assessment. We begin with formative assessment, then we move into summative assessment. So continuous assessment, CA, plus what? 70% of what are final Form 6 examination. Which in short we call it NECTA Form 6. NECTA Form 6. So National Examination Council, we don't call it NECTA, we call it in short, yes. So the final score of advanced, yes, NECTA Form what? Form 6. So remember the final score of advanced physics, or we call it the examination of what? So at the end of learning physics, a student who pass is awarded an advanced certificate. Advanced certificate of what? Secondary education examination. Advanced certificate secondary education examination. In short, we call it advanced certificate secondary education examination. So remember that in NECTA Form 60, there are 3 papers of advanced physics. So you have advanced physics paper 1, advanced physics paper 1. We have also advanced physics paper 2. We have also advanced physics paper 3, which is practical. Practical. Okay, so I believe that is clear. I've tried my level best to answer the questions. Right now, let us head into the table 2. If you have a question, don't hesitate to ask in the comment section. Remember to register yourself to get access or to get notification, receive notification whenever you publish a new video, where that actual we publish at least one video every week. Okay, so now table 2. Table 2. Remember that the topic of uniform circular motion is in physics paper 1. Contribution of contributions of continuous assessment CA and the national examination. National examination. In final score. In final score. Type of assessment, Form 5, Form 6. Type of assessment, and type of assessment Form 6. Then we have first term. First term of studies, first term examination, this first term examination in advanced physics Form 5 will contribute 5%, and this the nations of advanced Form 5, the students not yet in Form 6. Then after first term examination, the students will advance the physics. This is first term examination, means terminal exam. There is mid-term exam, September mid-term exam in Tanzania, and December terminal exam. So second term examination, also in Form 5, will contribute 5%. So what do we do as physics teachers or advanced physics teachers? We take an average. We take Form 5 midterm results, and we add with your Form 5 terminal results. After doing the terminal examination, we add them, so we divide by 2. Then maybe if it is 80 by 70, so 150, we divide by 2, we get 75. So that 75 we convert into 5%. of 40 of 100%. So you just take it 5% of 40 of 75%, right? And after that, that will be so it will be contributing 5% as the calculations that will be made. So after second term means that this is an average of 40 March midterm examination results, and the annual, which is June annual, or May, means actually that May annual examination for the Form 5 students, which in Dar es Salaam they are doing TAHOSA. Then we take it, we add and divide by 2, we get the average of the second term examination results. And after that, we convert it into 5%. We submit to NECTA, and they'll have a mathematical equations to convert into 5%. So the students will move into the second, into the Form 6. So during Form 5 and Form 6, the students will do one project, which is contributions in Form 5, yes, because in Form 6, and that one project will contribute 7% of continuous assessment. Remember that project, we say that? So it's one of the formative assessment. Then afterwards, all Tanzanian students, all Tanzanian advanced secondary school students will do mock advanced advanced physics examination, 3 papers examination, and then that mock examination will also contribute 7%. Contribute 7%. Makes 5 plus 5, 10. Plus 7, 17. Plus 7, 24%. So in continuous assessment, which is 30%, we say remain with 6%. Where will you get that 60%? Whoa. Yes, first term examination. So, sorry. In the first term examinations of the Form 60, you will also, your performance, which is September midterm exam and the December Form 6 term exam. It will contribute 6%. So next, so this is all about the continuous assessment, which is formative assessment and summative assessment. So 6%, 7%, 7%, 5%, 5%. So in Form 5, as a serious students of advanced physics, Form 5 will have 10% in your final score. And for the Form 60, before you sit for the national exams, you'll have what? 14, you'll have 20%. So Form 60 there, more examination academic year rather than Form 5. So this is all about what? Continuous assessment. Then now you're going to sit for the national examination. National examination. So the national examination itself, that the students will be sitting for the national examination during the Form 6 education will contribute 70%. So for advanced physics national examination, you'll have advanced physics paper 1, advanced physics paper 2, advanced physics paper 3. So there's the mathematical equations that NECTA, or National Council for of Tanzania, NECTA means National Examination Council of Tanzania, will compute and reward 70% of your final score. So this is the image, and this the picture should be in your mind. So you should be serious all the time. Is it clear? If you have a question, don't hesitate to ask in the chat. Don't hesitate to ask in the comment section when you are watching this video. Did you understand? Well, all of these instructions, you may find them in the physics syllabus for advanced secondary school. Then now, the third concept that I would like to introduce to you Let's move into the third concept. I have introduced you the first concept, that the main and specific competences of learning advanced physics form 5 and advanced physics form 6. And then the second concept, I've taught you about assessment of learning process of advanced physics form 5 and form 6. Now we are moving into the third part of session 00, which is titled General Introductions of Uniform Circular Motion. We are heading to uniform circular motion, but before we talk about circular motions, it's better to lay up the foundation. So when we're teaching the concepts in circular uniform motion, or in uniform circular motion, it will be simple for you to understand, Olenjolai is teaching me this concept because it's one of the achievements of the main competence. Olenjolai is teaching me this concept because it's the one of the method of achieving this particular specific competences that he mentioned at the beginnings of this topic. And then maybe Olenjolai is teaching me this concept because it's one of the requirements in continuous assessment, or in the final, we call continuous assessment. Yes, continuous assessment and the continuous assessment, CA, and final form 60 examination requirements. Is it clear? Do you enjoy? Is advanced physics beautiful to you? Yes, let me know in the chat. Do you understand? Please also leave a comment whether you understand what you're teaching you or you don't understand, so that we may use other techniques, because we have a number of techniques. We've been teaching advanced physics for more than 10 years in this beautiful country, and especially we have impacted in more than 2,000 students in Tanzania in the advanced physics, basic applied mathematics, advanced pure mathematics, and advanced chemistry. We have a number of our alumni in advanced physics, and there are more than 2,000 in this country. And we'll hear their testimony as you stay connected. So you're not the first one. Okay, so this is all. So number 3, the third point that I would like to present you the learning activities. What are the learning activities that Tanzania Institute of Education declared to advanced physics teachers and advanced physics students? What are the learning activities to achieve each main competence? We have 3 main competences, but also there are 3, this is now, we'll be focusing on uniform circular motion. The following are the learning activities that provided by physics syllabus for advanced secondary schools in order to understand the topic of uniform circular motion. So number 3, learning activities. Learning activities of what? Of learning mechanics, especially mechanics, or motions in 2 dimensions. And one of the topic there is what? Uniform circular motion. So learning activities of motion in 2 dimensions. Motion in 2 dimensions. We have 1 dimension, motion in 1 dimension. That's what we have been teaching you in O level. We have motion in 2 dimensions, and also we have motion in 3 dimensions. So the following are the learning activities, and you'll find them in page 10 of physics syllabus, physics syllabus for advanced secondary education, in page 12, and also in page 13. So refer physics syllabus, page 10, page 12 to page 13. And I'll be just quote. All of these are quotations. They're not, I'm not the one who prepared this. I've just extracted it from physics syllabus for advanced secondary schools. Explore the basic, No, this is not the main competence. Roman B. Explore the basic concepts, theories, and the principles, principles of mechanics, open bracket, so equilibrium bodies, collision, projectile motion, uniform circular motion, gravitation, and gravitation. So remember that the first main competence, go back, the first main competence, remind us, demonstrate master of the concept, theories, and principles in physics. So you have three, almost let's say 4 branches of physics, of mechanics. The first branch is measurement and scientific investigation. The second branch is motion in 2 dimensions. The third branch is motion of the rigid body. And the fifth branch is fluid mechanics. Wow. So this one, with the first learning activities of motion 2 dimension, the students, you students, or I, a teacher, have to teach you how you can explore the basic concept about motion in 2 dimension, the basic theories and principles of what? Of mechanics. And where are the topics? Equilibrium bodies and collisions. This is all present about Newton's law in all the syllabus. Newton's laws of motion. We call it Newton's laws of motion. Then projectile motion, this is the standalone topic since the old syllabus is still there. But now it has been combined, they have been combined together. Uniform circular motion, this is the topic that we are discussing. So we have to teach you how you can extract the basic concepts of uniform circular motion on regards. So let me underline, in this discussion, we'll be focusing, we've been extracting that what are we supposed to learn in uniform circular motion. So I'm supposed to teach you basic concepts of uniform circular motion, basic theories of uniform circular motion, and basic principles of uniform circular motion. But also, when we discuss gravitation, we'll cover this first learning activity. So we said that the first learning activities, so we said that first learning activity of the first main competence. So this is the first learning activity for the first main competence. That's 1. 2. The second learning activity for the second main activity is this one. So you'll find it in page 12, Roman A, and let me quote. This is the quotation. Students should be able to use various instruments. Various instruments in mechanics. We have to teach you how you can use various instruments in mechanics. We have to teach you how to use different instruments in vibrations and waves. This is the said main topic. We have to teach you how to use various instruments at the second main competence. In what? In measure thermal properties of materials. In thermal properties of materials and the electrostatic. These are the 4 main topics of Form 5 and electrostatic. Use various instruments in mechanics, vibration and waves, thermal properties of materials and electrostatic. So in Form 5, we have, in Advanced Physics Form 5, we have 4 main topics. The first one, mechanics. The second one, heat. Nowadays it's called the thermal properties of materials. The third one is wave and vibrations, which is that's called the vibrations and waves. And the fourth one is electrostatics. And I'll be teaching you all the 4 topics, all the 4 main topics of Advanced Physics Form 5. And now our main focus is mechanics. Why? Because motion in 2 dimensions, it's one of the branch, it's the second branch of the main topic that's called the mechanics. So stop writing and then let us read the second learning activity. Use various instruments in mechanics, vibrations and waves, thermal properties of materials, and electrostatics. So you have to learn how to use various instruments in those 4 main topics. Okay, this is the second main activity. Now, the third and last learning activity before we discuss about contents of of uniform circular motion. We will discuss our topics of motion in 2 dimensions and contents or concepts of uniform circular motion. So, learning activity number 3, the third learning activity. Remember that the main competence, the second main competence is conducting experiment advanced physics. So the third learning activity for the second main competence is what? Is this one. This one, you find it in page 13 of Physics Syllabus for Advanced Secondary Schools, and it is written at this. It's Roman A. Analyze. It is in the 3rd column of learning activities. You should be able, students should be able to analyze their strengths, and the weaknesses of various instruments. various instruments and techniques. Used in mechanics. Used in mechanics, topic of interest, our main topic of interest. Used in vibrations and waves. The third main topic, used in thermal properties of materials, thermal properties of materials, and electrostatic. So that they said learning activity. So this is the quotation. So analyze the strengths, and the weaknesses of of various instruments. What are the strengths of, let's say, an instrument that called the beam balance to measure mass? What are the strengths of of the measuring instruments, physics measuring instrument that called the clock or stopwatch? What are the strengths of measuring instrument that called the barometer that measure pressure? What are the strengths of the measuring instruments that called the calorimeter in heat? What are the measuring instruments of the meter bridge? What are the strengths and weaknesses of meter bridge in electricity? So strengths and weaknesses of various instruments and techniques in mechanics. What are the strengths and weaknesses of speedometer to measure the uniform circular motion? What are the weaknesses and strengths of accelerometer to measure uniform circular motion? So we are going to discuss about strengths, weaknesses of various instruments in physics, and techniques. What are the strengths and weaknesses of various techniques in motion or in two dimension of uniform, uniform circular motion? So this will be our discussion. This will be our guideline. So we should be serious because we've been given a number of specific competences we should achieve in learning physics. Is it clear? Wow. So if it's clear, then that's all about the SEDI concept that I want to teach you in session 0, general introductions of uniform circular motion. Okay, possibly that these informations are very important, are very common for the different topics that we'll be discussing to them. And because this is all about mechanics, these are the three concepts we've been discussing about. The first concept, main and specific competences. The second concept, it's called assessment of learning physics process. And then the third concept is learning activities to achieve the three main competences in learning advanced physics. So this is universal for all the Form 5 topics and also all the Form 6 topic. So do you see that we've mentioned electrostatic, we've mentioned thermal properties of material, which is heat. We've mentioned about mechanics, we've mentioned about vibrations and the waves. So we'll be discussing detail about this. So now we've been general, let us be more specific on regards of motion in two dimensions. Well, this is against Olenjolai, who is teaching you about general introduction of motion in two dimensions. So in previous sections, we'll be discussing about what are the general requirements, assessment, competence. So now, motion in two dimensions. And this is the first section, which I'll be doing for every topics that I'll be teaching you. So, topics of what? Topics of motion in 2 dimensions. Topics of motion in 2 dimensions. Topic of motion in 20. Topics of motion in 2 dimensions. Topics of motion in 2 dimensions. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have a guidance according to physics syllabus. Physics syllabus for advanced secondary school. Okay? By time. And the physics for this book, physics for advanced level secondary school student book from 5. Let me bring closer to the lens for you to see. You should have this book because this is the book recommended in to learn advanced physics from 5 and advanced physics. Yes, advanced physics from 5. It is been recommended by who? By Tanzania Institute of Education. You see its name and the logo for Tanzania Institute of Education or TAI. Make sure that you have this book. It's a wonderful. Within it, it has table of contents that we are going to discuss right now. For instance, that the topic that called the motion, this is chapter 3, motions in 2 dimensions. We are going to mention this one, equilibrium forces of a body, on a body, then collisions, projectile motions, uniform circular motions, and gravitation. So we are going to mention about this one according to this book. And then within it, it has very interesting organizations of explanation that will teach about physics, but also at the end of each topic, there are questions. You see that? We are going to discuss about this one. So this is all about vehicles on a level and banked curved road. So this is all about circular motion. We're going to discuss about this derivation, and we're doing these examples. You see, we have exercise 3. So this exercise 3 are the questions which will test your understanding, or which actually you have to solve them in order for you to succeed in comprehensions of the topic of motion, but also in what? In preparations for the advanced secondary education school. So physics for advanced level secondary schools. Physics for advanced physics for advanced level, for physics for advanced level secondary schools, students book. Students book from 5. Students book from 5. So according to these 2 books, the following are the 4 main or 4 topics of what? Of motion in 2 dimensions. So the first topic is actually presented by 2 concepts. Equilibrium, so it's called the equilibriant forces. Equilibriant forces on a body. Equilibriant forces on a body. And the second concept is called the collisions. So these 2 topics, remember that, these 2 subtopics formulate the oldest and long topic, which is called Newton's law. So this topic simply called Newton's law. Newton's law will cover some concept that we used to cover in old syllabus in the topic that's called Newton's laws. Equilibrium forces on a body and collisions. Then the second topic in motion. Hello PCM students, hello PCM teachers, hello PCB students. Hello PCB teachers. Hello Tanzania PMC teachers. Hello Tanzania PMC students. Hello Tanzania Pgm students. Hello Tanzania Pgm teachers. Let us enjoy advanced physics. So then, this is the first topic. The second topic is called the projectile motion. Say with me, projectile motion. Say again, projectile motion. Remember, if you pronounce, then the concept is written in your mind. Projectile motion. That's equilibrium forces on a body and collisions formulate Newton's laws of motion. Newton's laws of what? Of motion. And the second topic is called projectile motion. Very nice topic, and it is used effectively in military bases. Then the third topic in motions of motion in two dimensions, it's called the uniform circular. I have shown you circular motion. Uniform circular motion. This is according to the Tanzania Institute of Education and according to physics for advanced level secondary schools, students book form 5. Students book form 5. So uniform circular motion. Say with me, uniform circular motion. So finally you've seen the topic that I've been mentioning from the beginnings of session 0 at this time. The first topic is called the gravitation. Gravitation. And I have taught 10 sessions about gravitation. You can access them in the playlist that's called the gravitational mechanics or gravitation mechanics in our official YouTube channel that's called Tanzania Online A-Level Circuit School. So the topic is called what? Gravitation. Say gravitation. 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 Wonderful. So these are the 4 topics. But remember that our main focus is uniform circular motion. Today we are not discussing about gravitation, and also we'll be discussing about projectile motion. We have decided to teach you about uniform circular motion. Thank you. Then the 5th part, which is the last part for this session 00, general introductions of uniform circular motion. Now, after I sat down praying to God to give me knowledge, understanding, and wisdom, when I sat in God's counsel in order to teach advanced secondary school students who are his own creatures. So I came up with contents or concepts that I'm going to teach you in uniform circular motions, more than 10 concepts or contents. So contents or concepts of what? Of this topic. So put this tick, this is what we are going to discuss, of uniform circular motion. Uniform circular motion. And this is according to physics for advanced level secondary schools. We have, I'll be teaching you 13 contents or concepts of uniform circular motion. So we say that according to physics for advanced level secondary schools, students textbook form 5 the followings are the concepts or contents that we will cover that will cover or master during the learning process of uniform circular motion. The first concept is introduction, which you've covered. So the first concept is general introduction. General introduction of motion into dimension. That's the first concept that we have covered. So this one we've covered in session 0. The next concept that we'll cover in session 1, it's introduction of the concept of what? Uniform. Concept of what? Of circular motion. Yes, introductions of the concept of circular motion first. What is circular motion? And then, after that, we teach you uniform circular motion. Number 3, the third concept that we are going to teach you, it's called the parameters of uniform circular motion. Important parameters of uniform circular motion. Important parameters of uniform circular motion. Important parameters of uniform circular motion. The first concept or contents, it's called we're going to teach you about the motion in a horizontal cycle. We'll teach about motion in a horizontal cycle. Motion in horizontal cycle. Then the fifth concept is what? We are going to teach about the motion. Say with me, motion. Motion in a vertical. Motion in a vertical cycle. Motion in a vertical cycle. Then the sixth concept that we are going to teach you is called a car. A car on a level, rough curved. A car on a level, rough curved road. Number 7, a car. I will teach about a car or motion of the car on a banked smooth road, smooth curved road. On a banked smooth curved road. Number 8, I will teach you about a car on a rough on a rough curved road. On a rough curved road. Number 9, I will teach you on a banked, rough curved road. I forgot. So concept number 8, I'll teach about a car moving on a banked, rough curved road. Number 9, it's what I will teach about a cyclist. A cyclist, it means a bicyclist. A cyclist on a curved, rough, level road. Number 10, I'll teach you the concept of the application, the real life applications of uniform circular motion. Applications of uniform circular motion. So before I mention other 3 concepts or contents that you are going to cover, I would like to ask you that to pause the video and note, and then I would like to ask you to reinforce these 10 concepts that you are going to cover when we'll be learning the topic of uniform circular motion. So let us start. Let us pronounce these terms. Pronounce these concepts. It should be written in your mind. And later on, we'll be solving a number of questions. Whenever you see a questions about uniform circular motion, you say, yeah, this is the concept. Maybe it's a concept number 9 that Olenjolai has taught me, or a concept number 8, a car moving on a banked, rough, curved road. Well, so 1, 2, 3, let us go. General introductions of motion in 2 dimensions. That's covered. The second concept, introduction of the concept of circular motion and the uniform circular motion. Concept number 3, parameters of uniform circular motions. Which parameter are we going to discuss? I'm going to teach you the first fundamental parameter of uniform circular motion that's called the angular displacement. Angular what? Angular displacement. The second one, angular velocity. The third one, angular acceleration. The third one, radial motion. The fifth one, centripetal force. The sixth one, centrifugal force, etc. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. You'll enjoy. And then the first concept we are going to teach about motion in horizontal cycle. What is motion in horizontal cycle? Well, let me just excite you. For instance, that suppose this is the pendulum. This is the pendulum and this is the bob. Okay? It means that this is horizontal motion. This is a motion in horizontal cycle. We'll be having demonstrations and experiments. Right? Remember, main competence number 2 and number 3. So this is horizontal motion. So the head of this cable is actually describing what? Horizontal cycle. So horizontal cycle. This is horizontal cycle. Horizontal cycle. Remember that horizontal is surface and vertical it is vertical. Then motion in a vertical cycle. So motion in vertical cycle, I can have maybe a pendulum and with a bob and then move it in this. This is motion in vertical what? Cycle. So it is describing what? A vertical cycle. Very interesting. Stay tuned. Then the fifth concept, the 6 concepts I'm going to teach about a car on a level, rough, curved road. This you experience in roundabouts or in the corners of the either highway roads or maybe small roads. Then concept number 7, I'll teach you about what? Say with me, a car on a bumpy, smooth, curved road. So you have a car moving on what? On a bumpy, smooth, curved road. And also after that, once we teach about the smooth, curved road, we'll teach a bumpy, smooth, curved road, we'll teach you about the mathematical equations that civil engineers, if you'll be expecting to be one, a highway engineer or road engineer, civil engineers who are constructing roads, they use maybe just to construct a road so that the car can move on a bumpy, rough, curved road. So remember that this is smooth, this is curved. So the mathematical equation that we are going to derive, including trigonometry, are the ones for the mathematical topic. We will discuss about cosine, we will discuss about sine, we will discuss about tangent, square roots of the functions, etc., under roots and whatever. So we have a lot of things and speak more mathematically in physics. Then the next concept number 9, it's a cyclist on a curved, rough, level road. So a cyclist, a bicyclist, somebody who is riding a bicycle, right? Whether it's marathon bicycles or normal bicycles, and then he or is moving on the curved, rough, level road. Number 10, applications of 40, uniform circular motion. Why do we learn uniform circular motion? What are the real life applications? Real life application. It means uniform circular motions is used in design, construction, and the maintenance of 40 roads. But also this is used in what? In, we call them air traffic. We call them military air traffic. Military air traffic. So the military air traffic, we call them, how do we call them? There's a specific name. We call them those aircraft which are actually describing a circular in airspace and etc. So the concept, the 11th concept that we are going to teach you is chapter summary. We'll make uniform circular motion chapter what? Summary. So chapter summary of what? We'll do together. Summary of what? Uniform circular motion. Uniform circular motion. Number 12, we'll be solving questions. We'll be solving questions. We'll be solving questions in exercise. We'll be solving questions in exercise 3.3, which is page 105 to 106. And they also will be solving questions in exercise, in revision exercise 4. Revision exercise 4 of what? Of our interesting book that's called the Physics for Advanced Level Secondary Schools. Student textbook, Form 5. So we'll be solving questions in exercise 3.3, the one I showed you, and revision exercise 4 in this wonderful book. Then the 13th and the last concept, we'll be solving questions from, we'll also be solving questions of what? So solving questions of what? Of uniform circular motion. Of uniform circular motion from Tahosa, from what? Mock, as has been mentioned, from term exam, from pre-national, from annuals, no, from terminal, exams of different schools, and also from nectar. That is all nectar from nectar past papers. Past papers. At least from what? Maybe 2015 onwards. Okay, my dear students, this is the last sections, and I would like to say that this is the end of our today's session, session 00. Just remind you that just to do a summary of session 00, we have discussed about the main and specific competences. But before we discuss about main and specific competences, I've introduced it to you, if it's the first time or second time or third time or fourth time, about our online school that's called Tanzania Online A-Level Advanced Secondary Schools. And we have our official YouTube channel that's called Tanzania Online A-Level Secu School, in square bracket Olenjolai. Then we discuss about main competences and specific competences of learning physics, advanced physics, Form 5 and Form 6. Then I've taught you that assessment, summative assessment and formative assessment, continuous assessment, and final national Form 6 examinations assessment. We've discussed about that. Then the third concept, I have taught you about the learning activities that you are supposed to do in order to learn and master the concept that we've introduced. And the fourth concept, we have discussed or I've taught you about the main topics, the four main topics of the branch that called emotion in 2 dimensions. And then the last concept, we have taught you about the themes, concepts, or contents that we are going to teach you in uniform circular motion. So this is the end of session 00. I would like to invite you to session 1, session 2, session 3, session 4, session 5, session 6, session 7, session 8, session 9, session 10, session 11, session 12, session 13 of uniform circular motion, and other topics also that as we have mentioned. So I would like to take this opportunity. I thank God who have given me this chance to present these contents in your, before you. And I thank you for joining me. And I would like to invite you in session 1 and other sessions in order to enjoy and realize what we gave you as a promise during this fundamental or foundational session. So invite other students of pre-Form 5, Form 5, and Form 6 who are pursuing PCM, Pgm, Pmc, and PCB to come together and learn about advanced physics and master it and break the complex concept into simpler and simpler online by using the power of the internet. So, just to give God thanks, I would like to pray for you. Father, we thank you for this opportunity, and I thank you for this chance that you've given me to declare the truth into the minds of advanced secondary school students. Father, I thank you, and I would like to ask you to keep them, and we'd like to ask you to welcome you to teachers and reveal every secret that has been hidden in uniform circular motion. Father, we thank you for this opportunity and welcome you in session 1 and the other session. In Jesus' name, amen. So thank you very much. Remember that to register yourself, subscribe, and remember to visit our playlist that called the uniform circular motion in order for you to access the present and future contents. Remember that also in our official YouTube channel we are teaching other subjects as we have mentioned, and also we are teaching in all the 4 departments that we have presented to you. So make sure that you take your time, navigate into our official YouTube channel, Tanzania Online A-Level Secu School, in square bracket Olenjolai, register yourself, invite more students, share the links into other students, like our video, give us feedback, put the comments, and ask questions in the comment sections as well as you can. So thank you very much. May God bless you and keep you until we meet in the next session. Bye-bye, Tanzanian. Bye-bye. We love you. May God bless you. Enjoy physics. Physics is beautiful.